Okay, so now that we've seen how to make distribution transactions, let's see how a distribution would be made. In this case, I'm going to use the angel method described in the paper. Um, and we're going to distribute this 10 in the auxiliary account of B, saying that B has met its distribution condition. So, because someone made a transaction towards its auxiliary account, or it could be any other distribution condition. So for this system, we're going to have that A and C have already made transactions towards B, and B has already made some transactions to D and E. First, let's see B's meta value. In this case, we calculated like incoming transactions 50 and outgoing transactions 50, so they kind of can cancel each other's out. We have its balance at 25 plus 10, so this gives that B's meta value is 35, and we check if B participates in the distribution. In this case, it does because its balance is lower than its meta value. And we're gonna need its public rate, and since B already has made transactions but at different rates, we're gonna need a rate that as if B had only made one transaction. In this case, we use this formula, public rate, which is equals to 20 times 5 plus 30 times 10 over the sum of both transactions, which is 50. This operation gives us 8. So if B would have made a transaction, only one transaction, its equivalent rate would be of 8. So B is going to participate in the distribution with an 8% on the distribution. So now we made the pondering to the three accounts that are going to receive the distribution. In this case, A would get from 10 would be 3 over, in this case, 26. B would be 10 times 8 over 26, and C would get 10 times 15 over 26. 26 is from the sum of 3 plus 8 plus 15. Now, this gives us approximating. Well, there are a lot of methods. That's a mess for computer science to make the division here, but we're gonna take an approximation. So here we would say that A takes 1, B takes 6. Hold on. B takes 3. Sorry. Here, and C takes 6. So here we'll have the 10 that we're going to distribute. So we say that 1 goes through the link towards the auxiliary of A, and this weakens the link to 39. C would get 6 in its auxiliary account, and this would weaken the link to 4. Yes. And B would empty its auxiliary and get 3 towards its balance, so it get here 28. And that's how the distribution would be made. Let's check here that we made the sum here and made the calculation. We would see that the value of B would remain the same, the meta value of B, The same goes for A and C. If we had their balances and their incoming and outgoing links, their meta value would stay the same with the distribution, but the balance of B would go up towards 35, and that's how a distribution would be made.